So before I begin with this video, I just want to clarify one thing. If you think that someone else's outro is better than the one I picked for this video, then that is absolutely fine. I'm just making this video because I've wanted to make it for a very long time. So YouTube has a lot of iconic outros. You have your with simple text and badly green screened explosions. It's iconic at this point. And also the with Jacksepticeye's mascot Sam bouncing around a strange green jar. Of course, we have Tabor Hill's outro with a remix of the Gravity Falls theme and Tabor's Super Saiyan Banana. And who can forget Markiplier's FNAF outro, with the bouncing jump scare of whatever horror game he was playing at the time and loud techno music. It's so good. Even I have an outro on my main channel, but there is one outro that I've said to myself is the greatest, at least to my knowledge, on YouTube, and that outro is used by ParashockX. I personally see this outro as being the perfect way of ending a YouTube video, and I'm going to try and explain why. So Parashock has had a long-running series on his channel called the If I series, where he gets a challenge submitted in his comment section, and he has to try not to fail. The catch being that if at any point he does fail, the video cuts off and ends. But the video doesn't completely end there, usually. Instead, there is about 20 seconds of an end screen with some light-filled void, 3 words in Wingdings font that translate roughly to "thanks for watching", as well as 2 videos on either side of a link to his channel, and all this has the overjoyous and happy song "At the Fair" playing over it. All of this combined, at least to me, makes this the greatest outro on YouTube. But why? Let's look a little deeper, shall we, and go into a brief history of ParashockX. So ParashockX created his first YouTube channel on the 1st of July 2015, and uploaded his first video at some point after that. However, it is currently unavailable to watch. The earliest video that is public on his channel was uploaded on the 27th of October of 2015. The video was about a game that would come to define the early days of his channel, that game being Spooky's House of Jump Scares, and from there he would quickly expand into other games such as Undertale, The Stanley Parable, The Joy of Creation, and not long after that, Overwatch, another game that would come to define the start of the If I series. But before that, Parashock would gain a small audience by creating realistic trailers for the Overwatch characters, and from this he would go on to hit the milestone of 1,000 subscribers on the 2nd of June 2018. But just before then, he would upload his first If I video on, you guessed it, Spooky's House of Jump Scares, with the theme of the video being "If he screams, the video ends." And when it does, we're greeted with this.
And nothing happens still?
This has the Wingdings and the recommended videos, but At the Fair and the Sparkly Space Void are nowhere to be seen. However, only 7 days after hitting his 1,000 subscriber milestone, he would upload a video entitled "If I Screamed, the Video Ends, Outlast", which is where we get to see the first use of the iconic la 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 outro. Within a few months, he had phased out most of his original gameplay content due to the literal thousands of different video ideas being suggested in every comment section. And this is where the genius of Parashock really shows, because instead of relying on having to follow what's popular or trendy, usually, he just makes the content that his audience wants to see. And because of how many people with so many unique ideas there are out there, there is no doubt that he'll be able to make videos for many years to come. Anyway, ParashockX would continue making the If I series alongside other videos, and would hit the 10,000 subscriber mark on August 27th, 2018. His channel was growing fast. From this point on, he would mostly make If I videos, with his content, editing style, and commentary constantly improving, and this led to even more growth, Parashock hitting the 100,000 sub mark on September 8th, 2019, the 1 million sub mark on the April Fool's Day of 2020, and is only a few thousand subs away from the 2 million mark at the time of uploading this video. So now we have covered the history of Parashock, let's look more closely at his outro, and try to break down what makes it so good. I would say the thing that sets this outro apart from most others is how jarring it is to suddenly go from gameplay or a YouTube reaction with a casual editing style and voice suddenly changing to a loud, bold, yet simple outro is something that's rarely seen on YouTube. There's only one other example that I can think of who does this sort of thing, and that's Noah's Noah, who also has a loud outro with a simple yet memorable aesthetic. And you know what? Both of these outros are used in very similar ways. Both are a sudden yet clear indication that the video has ended, and the creators sometimes use this to troll their audience, because they know how recognizable this outro style is by pretending to end the video, such as in this video.
If you find a normal comment, the video ends. YouTube comment section. Let's see.
Where the outro is used jokingly twice, and any viewer of his channel can understand this joke easily. Another great thing is just how unexpected it can be at times. If you watch any of his videos without looking at the video's length, it can be a good surprise when the outro starts. It could take a few seconds or several minutes. You don't know. You don't know when it will strike, but when it does, you can't help but sing along with the crowd of people. The sudden cut, the overjoyous music, the simple yet memorable setting make this what has to be the absolute greatest outro on YouTube. So I'm just going to go off script a bit here. I've just been watching loads of his videos for just the purpose of making this video, and every single time the outro plays, it's so fun. It's a really fun outro, and that's just something that makes it really good. That's another thing that just makes it so good. It's fun, it's exciting, it's different, it's so unique on YouTube. I just wish there were more great things like this, because it's so good. I could only sing praises for this outro. Every single time I watch one of his videos and just hear this outro, I just say to myself, it's the best one on YouTube. It's so good. I can't praise this thing enough. That's why I'm making this video. It is the greatest outro on YouTube. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, why not like and subscribe, so you never miss an upload. And also go and check out ParashockX's channel. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. I tried something a bit different with today's video, covering more of the YouTuber documentary side of a new series I'm planning called The Greatest X on YouTube. Not ParashockX, just The Greatest Anything. So in the first video it was Tabor Hill, the greatest YouTuber, and today it's ParashockX, the greatest outro on YouTube. So there'll probably be more the greatest on YouTube videos in future. I tried something a bit different today, but if you're craving another Fortnite documentary, well, don't worry, I've got loads in the works. Join me next week for a video analysing what makes Midas the greatest skin of Chapter 2. Chimichanga!